A sudden movement of Rita's arm woke me. I had dozed off, leaning against her. We were the only ones left in the hall. No more women waited, and the teachers and WVS women around the table were talking quietly among themselves, glancing at the two of us. Rita was biting her lip, knuckles white. By now, through overhearing her talking to some of the older girls, I knew that she wasn't upset with me. The year before, she had won a scholarship to the Central School and was very proud of her black velour hat with the red band. She was supposed to have gone away with her school, but instead, to keep the family together, and perhaps to keep an eye on me, Mum had made her come away with my school. In the weeks leading up to our evacuation, in the evenings after I had gone to bed, she had had furious arguments with Mum. Now, as we sat here like dummies, I knew she'd be even angrier. As for me, I already had tears in my eyes. My teacher looked across the hall and smiled, then walked over and crouched beside me. I looked up, wiping my cheeks with the back of my hand. "No one wants us, do they, miss?" I murmured. She took out a small white handkerchief to mop my face. "No, it's not that at all." Her other hand lay on my knee. "Your billet lady is late for some reason. But Mrs. Black, that lady there," she nodded to one of the women in green, "will take you round in her car." She glanced at Rita, then back to me. "There, going in style. Just you two." She gave me the handkerchief and I blew my nose. "Thank you, miss. Thanks." The teacher stood up. "Come, take your things with you." We shuffled forward to the table and I stared at the woman as she snipped the envelope from my lapel and opened out the sheet of paper. Earlier that morning, I'd burned with curiosity to know what was inside. Now, at last, I could see. My name, address, Mum and Dad's names, and in a small square at the side, the capital letter J. I supposed that meant Jewish. The headmistress took my rucksack and gas mask case, and Esther Pizer helped me into the car. I clutched the blue bag to me and felt excited when the engine began to purr and we drew away from the church hall. I'd only ever been in a car once before. This one smelt of warm leather. Turning to look back at Miss Pizer, I saw the sun shining through her hair, making it glow like gold, and I remembered when I'd first joined the school. Every afternoon, we infants had to rest on canvas beds for an hour or two, but I'd never wanted to sleep. I preferred to chatter to the kid next to me. "Now you must rest, David." Miss Pizer's soft voice had soothed me. "It will make you grow big and strong." As my eyes closed, her hair had shone gold from the sunlight streaming through the high windows, just like it was now. I was very fond of Esther Pizer. I learned later that it wasn't unusual for small boys to have a crush on their teacher, but at the time I felt I was special to her because of the way she smiled at me and laughed at my jokes. Little did I guess then how much I would come to rely on her, especially during my second year away from home. Rita clambered into the car beside me, the door slammed, the engine started, and we were on our way to our new home. I wondered what the woman there would be like. Better than Ronnie's, I hoped. Glancing back through the small rear window, I saw my teacher still standing there. Her smile stayed with me long after she was out of sight. The car drew up by a row of new brick houses, and while Rita and I waited a few paces back, Mrs. Black walked up the path and knocked. A curtain twitched at the side window, and she knocked again. The front door opened slightly, and a pair of eyes peered out. Then, abruptly, it was flung wide, and a small, dark-haired woman in a flowery blue apron and pink slippers stood on the mat. She looked flushed and tousled, like Mum when she'd just got out of bed. "My goodness me," she gasped. "I'm so..."